know the words a lot better in that version of it. From Half Man, Half Biscuit from the Peel Sessions EP, the Trumpton Riots. And already we're back with McCarthy in session. I'm not a patriot, but... They put together a pretty barbed lyric, that bunch. That's McCarthy in session, I'm not a patriot, but... And this is from The Wedding Present. Incidentally, do you realise that next Monday it's John Barnes' birthday? And I think we should celebrate this in some special way by playing some of the records that he would like. But all professional footballers, in my experience, just want to hear Lionel Richie, by and large. I think that's probably what it is. But if anybody knows which records John Barnes likes, then we'll put them in next Monday night's programme. Sure, nobody will. This is from The Wedding Present, from their forthcoming 10-inch LP of Ukrainian favourites. And what this one's called, frankly, I don't know. Wedding present from the forthcoming 10-inch LP, the title of which I can't pronounce, and I can't pronounce the title of the song either, but it is certainly the wedding present, that much I can do, and it's on Reception Records too, which is fairly easy. This next is one of those records which I know before I've played, a lot of people are going to write to me and ask about, and people perhaps even phone in on the Mayo phone to ask about, so I'll say it very loud and very clear. It's an import from America by a band called Spit, and the title of the track is Road Pizza. And in case you're not familiar with road pizza as an expression, it refers to small furry animals that have been run over by cars and left in a very badly damaged condition on the road. So an unpleasant concept to start with, but a great record. A corker, that one, I think. It's from Spit, that's the name of the band, on NTS Records. Road Pizza. NTS, an American label based in Newark, DE. Reason tells me that must be Delaware, but imported into this country by Shigaku. If I had an address for them, I'd give it to you so you can write to them and tell them what a good record they've made, and I'll play you that one again. And the track on the other side of it, very good as well. This is Bam Bam, Where's Your Child? trains and boats and planes and that drag strip stuff seems to be... I'm quite clearly, somebody's got the same LP that I've got, which I use from time to time. Bam Bam, and that's Desire, Where's Your Child? And in just a moment, another one from the Travelling Wilburys.
Radio 1. Drug Alert.
Our special helplines are open now on 0800 500 800 for advice and information about drugs. Whatever the drug, whatever the problem. Susan lives with someone who caught the AIDS virus by injecting with dirty needles, but she's come to terms with it.
We take quite a lot of precautions that we wouldn't have taken before. We use condoms every time that we have intercourse. If he cuts himself at all, he always cleans up the blood. He won't sort of allow me to go near it. That's really sort of what keeps me safe from catching the HIV virus from him. My mother, when she initially found out, was very shocked and worried. She was really uptight about the fact that I was going to be sleeping with a guy who was HIV positive. It was something that it took her quite a long time to come to terms with. She wouldn't speak to him for quite a long time. Luckily, we found that none of our close friends seem to have any prejudices against him at all. They're all really supportive and really understanding, which is a thing that people with AIDS need, because quite often they feel so isolated that they cut themselves off.
0800 500 800 is the number to ring. The Drug Alert helplines are open every day between 8:30 in the morning and midnight. They're free and totally confidential.
0800 500 800.
For the facts, not the fairy tales.
Drug Alert.
Pittsburgh, late one night, I lost my head, got into a fight, I rolled and tumbled, till I saw the light, went to the Big Apple, took a bite.
No discernible Roy Orbison on that one, but I liked it in spite of that. Those are the Travelling Wilburys and Margarita, and you may have noticed a reference in it to Rolling and Tumbling. Such subtlety of programming, it fair takes your breath away, doesn't it? Elmore James, and that's Rolling and Tumbling. And this next is for Gary Seabrook from Ian Jenkins in Tunbridge. The next one from Thrilled Skinny, in fact, which is So Happy to Be Alive. Cute Kids. Tomorrow, incidentally, it's the Butthole Surfers, but tonight it's Thrill Skinny, amongst others, and that's called So Happy to Be Alive. Another one of those records about Hurricane Gilbert. This is from Major Mackerel and Red Rose.
Clearly now Gilbert is gone, and I can see all those obstacles in my way. I look at the clouds and I cry and say it's gonna be rough, tough, Jamaica way. That's why me ball Gilbert daddy Gilbert, 51 coming never dip on the earth. A land never do no work. Flora come give we a little jerk. Who are the danger, the guy Gilbert? Lick over house to house, spam girl true. Gilbert fire. We're all in this thing together. We've gotta work it out. We've gotta work it out. We're all in this thing together. We've gotta work it out. We've gotta work it out. That's why pick up your O and pick up your shovel. I want Major Mackerel have the title. When Gilbert comes, said that's source of trouble. Nothing no say Gilbert come create miracle. And I want Major Mackerel no monkey sample. Come down Red Rose, cause you are the angle. I can see clearly now Gilbert is gone, and I can see all those obstacles in my way. I look in the clouds and I cry and say it's gonna be rough, tough, Jamaica way. That's why me ball Gilbert, they are war in the country. Mash up and over in St. Mary. Tear up Clarendon, down a watch. Man stop work, war, nah no money. Woman they are yard lad, all be hungry. Who a make night war, no the pity. Jamaica lad, be nice and lovely. True current and electricity. Now the place look funny. Nah no like you pay me wall. When I come is one back at up it to Gilbert. They are all in the country. Come down Red Road, big celebrity. Raindrops keep falling on my head, and it won't even fall into the Hermitage down instead. Gilbert, well, dread. Raindrops keep falling on my head, keep on falling. So Jamaica couldn't run when Hurricane Gilbert a come. Jamaica couldn't run when Hurricane Gilbert a come. Jamaica couldn't run when it a come. That's why me ball
That is not called, as you might imagine, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head or anything even remotely like it. It's called Rough Tough Jamaica Way from Jammies, and that's Major Mackerel and Red Rose. Another track by the Boston band Blake Babies from their LP Nicely Nicely on their own Chew Bud record label, written by singer Juliana Hatfield, who in a rather peculiar photograph on the sleeve appears to be trying to rip herself apart from the navel, sticking both of her index fingers into it. Most unpleasant. Anyway, this is Juliest Fast Body.
Fast body, he be free. Tell me how he fly. The trees and mailboxes he don't even see. In the blue, they fucking whiz right by. He was born much faster.
Well, now that sounded like oh, my voice is going. I knew it was going to go. Oh dear. Julius Fast Body, that's called, by Blake Babies from Symphony Road in Boston, Massachusetts, on Chew Bud Records, and the LP, as I say, is called Nicely Nicely. This is Erosion. Not going to happen. That's Erosion from an LP called Mortal Agony on We Bite Records from Tübingen in West Germany, and the band come from Hamburg, and that particular track was called The Unborn. Next, Disconnection, Make It Happen. This is the one you may recall, which in it does sound as though they're saying John Peel, but this isn't the reason that I'm playing the record. Well, it is, actually, let's face facts.
Jump
Actually, it sounds even more as though they're saying jump bail, but that doesn't make a great deal of sense either. On Submission Records, Disconnection, and that's called Make It Happen. And here's the next from McCarthy in session. They're first for quite a long time, actually, probably too long. This is called Keep an Open Mind or Else. Very nice too. McCarthy in session, and that's called Keep an Open Mind or Else. And this next from an LP that somebody gave me over the weekend called Teenage Riot, subtitled was Virinani by the Four Brothers on Kamusha Records, and that's one of the 31 singles brought back from Zimbabwe by Craig Stewart of Partick. To him, once again, thanks. We sing his praises every morning and every evening at our house. From Thrill Skinny in session, Eat My Hat. Where do all of these rowdy boys come from? Well, in this case, Luton. That's Thrill Skinny in session, Eat My Hat. And this is for Russell in Aston.
Nothing of life and love.
I especially like the bit where he spells flourish. That's on Idol Records, a 12-inch single from Last Party, and Damp is the title of it. This is from Riffraff.
This mother is a bad jam.
You wanna dance? Tell 'em. Damn, tell 'em. You wanna dance? Damn, tell 'em. Damn, tell 'em. Damn, tell 'em. You wanna dance? Tell 'em.
lies a stately deserted mansion. Its vacationing owners return and begin to set their home in operation. Nothing has been disturbed. But at the bottom of the cellar stairs, they find beautiful dead Connie. Connie, leader of the high school Hellcats. How did it happen? Was she murdered? What went on in that big house? See High School Hellcats. Also see on the same program, Hot Rod Gang, the story of John Abernathy III. But he really goes for that music with a modern beat, hot rods, and lovely Lois. So here's a kid who just has to live a wild double life. Don't miss this thrilling new double feature, High School Hellcats and Hot Rod Gang.
From the Japanese version of the recent Heresy LP, that's Stand Proud, and before that it was Riffraff and You Wanna Dance, which I think is on 2020 records, although it could be Coco. It looks like either one of those things. And this is the last tonight from McCarthy. The lion will lie down with the lamb.
Africa.
That's another Peachy Keen session from Radio 1 FM, and that's from McCarthy. The Lion will lie down with the lamb. Tomorrow night, the Butthole Surfers. And after I played you the Heresy record a while or so ago, I should have mentioned that they play tomorrow night with the Kings of Oblivion and Rose Rose from Tokyo at the Bradford 1 in 12 Club, and then also with Rose Rose, but without, I think, the Kings of Oblivion. Perhaps it is with the Kings of Oblivion. Anyway, the George Roby in London, that's on Thursday night. Friday, Nutley Sawyer's Arms, yet to be confirmed, that says. Saturday the 5th, I mean, that was the note that I was sent some time ago. It may well have been confirmed by now. On Saturday the 5th, Leamington Spa, Bath Place, with Jack Daw and Jack Daw with Crowbar. And then on Sunday the 6th, Riverside, Newcastle, and no clue there as to who's going to be supporting them all. So, dear, oh dear, sorry, I'm losing my voice.
Radio 1. Drug alert.
If you need someone to talk to about a drug problem, call 0800 500 800 right now. The Drug Alert team is waiting for your call, and it doesn't cost you a penny to dial 0800 500 800 for confidential advice. Do it now. Or send for our free Drug Alert booklets from Drug Alert, Radio 1, London W1A, 4WW.
Drug alert.
Heller alla styrar norr från Norwich, heller alla styrar Benin. And I said, oh, why, all I had in plastic, or so and soon find out, you know, they died, all like that. Tell her to see, I'm like that. Stab your teeth. Can wave the top, that I'm going to keep over the top. Because you are made for the body shifting, while I'm getting right. Well, it's in all like that. Never see, I'm like that. Stab your teeth. Stab your teeth.
From, I think, Cardiff, if I've translated this correctly. That's Uthant from their... Uthant, actually, I think it should be pronounced, and that's from their debut LP. Ig is the title of it. And this is the third of those Hurricane Gilbert records that I promised you at the beginning of the programme. Another one from Lovin' Dear.
Wild Gilbert. Well, Gilbert, you're gone. No, we can chat behind your back. Wild Gilbert, want to come in a me room. We sweep out some with me broom. The little dog laugh to see such fun, and the dish you run away with. Come now, who no see me dish? Who no see me dish? Anybody who no see me satin like the dish? Who no see me dish? Who no see me fire? Rough. We would like to express our sympathies to those affected by Gilbert. While Gilbert want to come in a me room, the sweep out some with me broom. The little dog laugh to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. Come now, who no see me dish? Who no see me dish? Anybody who no see me satin like the dish? Who no see me dish? Who no see me dish? Anybody who no see me satin like this? Come, dish take off like flying saucer. The roof migrate without a visa. Bedroom full of water. Me in the dark, no light, no one ya. And true, me no have no generator. Me say one cold beer cost $10. Me fish and me meat spoil in the freezer. A pure bully beef full of me structure. Come, full of bully beef, full of bully beef. Me can't get fit cook, so me full of bully beef, full of bully beef, full of bully beef. Me can't get fit cook, so me full of bully beef. Come, water come in a me room. Me sweep out song with me broom. The little dog laugh to see such fun, and the dish run away with his food. Water wet up me shoes and now wet up me hat. Wet up me dog and wet up me cat. Wet up the bed, wet up me parrot. Water wet up me what's it not? You mean you what not? No me what's it not? Water wet up me what's it not? Me a look so we safe, dry and warm. The youth them a loot in the raging storm. We thank the Lord, we never get hurt. Them said thank you Lord for Mr. Gilbert. Us, you see me fridge? Gilbert give me. You see me color TV? Gilbert give me. You see me new stereo? Gilbert give me. You see me new video? Gilbert give me. Oh no, water come in on me room. Me sweep on some with me broom. Little bit. The little dog laugh to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. Follow me, natty dreadlocks, sit down inside. And look how Gilbert have gone outside. When breeze lick down me such in restaurant. Natty dread dump up and chant. Lick them jar, one go do it. And them did the dread pork fi eat. Juke them jar with storm and thunder. Tear off them roof and broke them window. Two sheeters ink blow off a Joe house. Dread flash him locks and start to shout. Selassie I jar, King of Kings. Show them say how we run things. Blow away them house but make them survive. So when them see I, them will realize it's true I'm merciful, why them alive. A little up of that Gilbert turn back. Lift off the roof of a natty dread shack. Him say blouse and skirt, I must never know. Say I and I live right just so. Water come in a me room. You know, sweep out some with me broom. The little dog laugh to see such fun, and the dish run away with the spoon. When me look up in the air, me see zinc like dirt. Walk, walk, wild Gilbert. Me save me brief, but me lose me shirt. Walk, walk, wild Gilbert. Until I lose our blouse and skirt.
Captain Heinrich?
Ja, Ritter.
We have just listened in on an interesting transatlantic telephone conversation between the American Steve Wilson and his newspaper, the Illustrated Press.
So?
Wilson and Fräulein Kilburn are flying to Vichy today. They will try to contact a man named Mason.
When you jump the track
Minutes to Nicky Campbell, 10 minutes to the news. Will I make it? I'm not sure that I will. Those are the Flatmates on the Subway organisation label, Heaven Knows. Before, it was Lovin' Dear and an import from Jamaica, story of Wild Gilbert. K9 Posse.
Stepped into the party, made my way to the stage. As I seen the girls clocking, they was rocking in a 10-foot cage. Girlies looking fly. I'm not your average guy on the microphone. So girlies, tell your men to go home and listen to the bass tone. I picked up the mic and yo, I went on. The crowd was bugging, but then I had to call. Cause the kid performing was sore. Moving and grooving across the stage. Me and the crew, of course we ain't through. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. For those that can dance and clap their hands to it. Energy flowing wall to wall. People getting hyped, that's what the rep called. Bobcat came in and sat behind a board. Then he made that chant to keep you moving and grooving. Bobcat has proven ain't nothing to it but to do it. For those that can dance and clap their hands to it. For those that can dance and clap their hands to it. Now, throw your hands in the atmosphere, and if you're having fun, then cheer. Cause 88's the year for service, suckers, state to state. So pump up the party, so I can demonstrate a new issue. So here's a tissue. Oh, suckers, we'll miss you and your whack rhymes. This is K9 Posse, so pass the Kavasi. Yay, hey, boy, I don't play. And when it comes to rhyming, I don't lay. Nor sleep on another rapper's skills. I just go for broke and big real. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. For those that can dance and clap their hands to it. Let's go crazy. Let's show 'em we're not lazy. Push real hard to achieve your goals instead of pushing up daisy. Cause they wanna see it or destroy everything we work for, boy. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. For those that can dance and clap their hands to it. Those that can dance,
That's a single from the K9 Posse, written letter K, number 9. Ain't Nothing To It is the title of it on Arista Records. And it brings us to the last from Thrilled Skinny, Social Climbing.
Festivals a centimeter tall. God.
And that's it from Thrill Skinny. Thanks very much for that, lads. That's Social Climbing is the title of it.
Radio 1. Drug Alert.
If you want help and advice about drugs, don't keep it to yourself. If you dial 0800 500 800, you can talk to one of the Drug Alert team in complete confidence. Jill's from Southampton.
I was not getting on with my family. I felt I was failing in society because I couldn't get a decent job that I wanted. And I just felt miserable. I started drinking heavily, and I was smoking pot then. And I started glue sniffing, trying it out when I was 16. The thing was with glue, I could steal it from the shops because at that time, the shops were still having it on the shelves. And it was easy. I only got caught a couple of times stealing it, but yeah, I got into a lot of trouble. I got fed up getting into trouble and just like feeling nothing. And I just wanted to, I wanted to get a job and be like everyone else, and so sort of went to drugs advisory to get some help.
There are lots of different places you can go to get help if you're worried about drugs. The Drug Alert team can tell you what's available in your area. Call them now on 0800 500 800. It's free and lines stay open until midnight.
0800 500 800.
It really is confidential.
Drug Alert.
Ndikazifunga ndinotochema misodhikani kumba kwakwa ndisiki. Ndikazifunga ndinotochema misodhikani kumba kwakwa ndisiki. Kumba kwakwa ndisiki. Kumba kwakwa ndisiki.
This is the Ujamaa Jazz Band, as you may have guessed, from Zimbabwe. In fact, it's on Zimbabwe Records, and it's the last record tonight. We've had sessions from McCarthy and Thrill Skinny. Tomorrow night it's the turn of the Butthole Surfers. In a couple of minutes or so, Nicky Campbell, who's as fit as a fiddle with the respiratory system in fine order. But before that, the news. Thanks very much for listening, and good night.